Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison has left the door open for Novak Djokovic to compete at next year's Australian Open despite the tennis superstar facing an automatic 3-year ban from entering the country. "I'm not going to precondition any of that or say anything that would not enable the minister to make the various calls he has to make," Morrison told 2GB Radio on Monday as Djokovic was en route to Dubai. "It does go over a 3-year period, but there is the opportunity for a person in the right circumstances, and that will be considered at the time," he said. Australian Foreign Minister said on Monday that she and Prime Minister Morrison had been in touch with Serbian Prime Minister during the legal process of Serbian tennis superstar Novak Djokovic last week.
I think the outcome, which has absolutely clarified the situation, and as we know, Mr. Djokovic has left Australia, has drawn a line under this episode. I spoke with the Prime Minister of Serbia last week during this process, as did Prime Minister Morrison, and I'm absolutely confident that the very positive bilateral relationship between Australia and Serbia will continue on the strong footing that it currently enjoys. I'm also absolutely positive that the vibrant Australian-Serbian diaspora, which plays such an important role in our community, will continue to do that as well. And I look forward to working with my counterparts and with members of the Serbian government, including the Shajah here in Australia at the moment, to ensure that that's the case.
They're pretty angry.
Well, I think Australians understand that we operate according to the rule of law, that we have transparent processes, that rules are rules, and there are not convenient exceptions for individuals in this case. These are very important matters of border protection, and they're matters that we take very seriously. Both Minister Andrews and Minister Hawke have worked very hard to ensure that the rules have been applied appropriately. In doing so, the Federal Court has affirmed that position. Mr. Djokovic has left Australia, and we have been very clear with the Serbian government in particular and representatives that these are the rules that apply within our system. They understand that. I think most countries understand the challenges of managing border protection in the context of a global pandemic have not been easy. Not now, not 2021, not 2020. Australia takes this very seriously, and that's why we have been very clear in the way in which we've dealt with this.
Djokovic flew out of Australia on Sunday after a court upheld the government's decision to cancel his visa, capping days of drama over the country's COVID-19 entry rules and his unvaccinated status. The Serbian player went to airport in Melbourne just hours later. Federal agents escorted him and his team from the business lounge to the gate, where he boarded an Emirates flight. The flight took off shortly before 11 p.m. local time on Sunday. The unanimous ruling by a 3-judge federal court bench dealt a final blow to Djokovic's hopes of chasing a record 21st Grand Slam win at the Australian Open that starts on Monday. In a roller coaster ride, the world's top men's player was first detained by immigration authorities on January 6, ordered released by a court on January 10, and then detained on Saturday, January 15 again, pending Sunday's court hearing. Djokovic, 34, said after the ruling he was extremely disappointed as it meant he could not take part in the tournament. The player had appealed against Immigration Minister Alex Hawke's use of discretionary powers to cancel his visa. The minister had said Djokovic could be a threat to public order because his presence would encourage anti-vaccination sentiment amidst Australia's worst coronavirus outbreak. Australian Chief Justice said the court ruling was based on the lawfulness and legality of the minister's decision in the context of the 3 grounds of appeal Djokovic's legal team lodged.